Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the second session of Class 8th Pollution of Air and Water. So, in the last session, we have studied about what is pollution, what are the different types of pollution, what is air pollution. So, now we will study how does the air get polluted and what are the different sources of pollution. So when you walk on the busy road means where in the cities like Bangalore, where the traffic will be jammed. So in such roads, when you walk, you may have experienced of coughing, sneezing, or when you walk near the factories or some industries, you may have experienced coughing and sneezing. So why is this? So based on your experience, can you compare the park and a busy road? Okay, so where do you get the fresh air? In the park or in the busy road? In the park you will get a fresh air, but in the busy road, the polluted air you will find the polluted air. And if you compare the residential area and industrial area, okay, so you will get the polluted air in the industrial area. Okay, if you compare the busy traffic intersection at different times of the day, say for example early morning if you take, or afternoon and evening, so comparatively morning you will get a fresh air, but in the afternoon and evening air will be more polluted. And if you compare the village and a town, so where you will get the fresh air? In the villages. So town you will get a polluted air because always the traffic will be there. Okay, so how does this air will get polluted? Okay, so you compare different places. So what you understood by this? So the amount of smoke in the atmosphere differs from one place to another. Okay, so why is this? Because of the pollution of the air, because of how the air is polluted by contamination of the unwanted substances. So these unwanted substances, they will affect the living and also non-living things. So this is the air pollution. So how does this air get polluted? Okay, so by the air pollutants. How does the air get polluted? By the air pollutants. So what are air pollutants? The substance which contaminate the air are called air pollutants. Okay, so these air pollutants, some of them may be from natural sources also, and some of the by the artificial sources. So natural sources like you have volcano, okay, or by lightning, or by the forest fire, by the forest fire, or by the wildfires. So these are the natural sources where the air pollutants are produced. Okay, and some of the air pollutants, they are produced by the human activities. Okay, so these pollutants are also added to the atmosphere. And some others like factories. So these air pollutants, they are released from factories or power plants, okay, or by automobile exhaust. Okay, like automobiles like car, trucks, buses, motorcycles or aeroplanes. So by these also the pollutants are released. And also by burning of firewood and cow dung cakes. By this also the pollutants are released into the atmosphere. Okay, so if these pollutants are released, what are the effects of this? The effects you observe is many respiratory problems are caused, okay, by the air pollution. So now we'll find out the substances or the pollutants which are presented in the polluted air. Okay, so what are those air pollutants? So we have different air pollutants. Okay, the vehicles will produce high level of pollutants like carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide. Okay, and carbon dioxide. Okay, and nitrogen oxides. Nitrogen oxides and smoke. Okay, so these are produced by the vehicles. So this carbon monoxide, it is a poisonous gas. Okay, so how does this carbon monoxide is produced? By vehicles and also by incomplete burning of fuels such as petrol and diesel. Okay, so this carbon monoxide, it will reduce the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood, so it will cause the respiratory problems. And this carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxides and smoke, these also will cause the respiratory problems. So this smog also causes the pollution. What is smog? Smog means it is made up of smoke and fog. Smoke and fog together forms the smog. Smoke contains oxides of nitrogen. Oxides of nitrogen. Okay, so this oxides of nitrogen, it will combine with the other air pollutants and fog to form the smog. So this smog, it will cause the breathing difficulties such as asthma, cough, and also the wheezing problem. Wheezing problem. So this smog causes the breathing difficulties such as asthma, cough and wheezing in children. Okay, and also many industries, they are also responsible for causing the air pollution, especially the petroleum refineries. They are the major causes of the, or the major source of pollutants like sulfur oxide, sulfur dioxide. Okay, this sulfur dioxide, it is produced by the combustion of the fuels like coal. So when you burn coal, the sulfur dioxide gas is produced, especially in the power plants. It will also cause the respiratory problems and it will damage the lung permanently. Okay, and other pollutants like CFCs. CFCs means chlorofluorocarbons. CFCs means chlorofluorocarbons. So where these CFCs are used? They are used in refrigerators, air conditioners and also the aerosol sprays. So these CFCs, they will damage the ozone layer. So this, what is ozone? Ozone layer will protect us from the harmful UV rays of the sun. So if this CFCs are damaged, so the harmful UV rays of the sun will reach the earth. Okay. So these are all the pollutants which cause the air pollution. So in addition to this, the we mentioned so many gases, right? So in addition to these gases, automobiles which burn diesel and petrol also will produce the tiny particles. So these particles, they remain suspended in the air for the longer time. So they will reduce the visibility. So when you inhale these tiny particles, they cause the diseases. So such particles, they are also produced during the industrial processes, like in steel industries, when you make the steel, and in also the mining, like gold mining, coal. So in the mining, such particles are produced. And also the power plants, they will produce the tiny ash particles. So these ash particles also will pollute the atmosphere. So these are all the air pollutants which will cause the air pollution. Clear? Okay, we'll stop here. We'll continue in the next session. Thank you.